Hi Raghvendra, welcome on Europedia.
Hello, sir. How are you? It's been a long time to see you.
Yeah, same here. And I'm doing great, Raghvendra, and so are you. And it's wonderful talking to you today because you are here today sitting with a lot of experience of something which is very, very prestigious scholarship for Indian students, that is Erasmus Mundus. And Raghvendra, it is in the domain which is again, you are a metallurgical engineer from NIT Jaipur, and but the course which you have done is even more interesting. So today I'll be discussing in detail, Raghvendra, with you about this entire your journey and what are you planning in future now. So that is all our discussion is about. So I start with your background. Please tell all the viewers about your background, which part of India you are from, and from where you have graduated, and what was the graduation course, and when did you decide that okay, let's go abroad for masters?
Yeah, sure. Hi, hello everyone. And first of all, I would like to thank Europedia because I mean, 2 years before, I have no idea about abroad education and stuff. And this is where I just got to know about Vijayender sir and his team from YouTube, and that's how I've contacted them. And I'll share how all Europedia helped me. Uh, in from the past, like in the, 2 years before. Uh, Myself, I am Raghvendra. I was born in Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh, and for my bachelor's, I have done my bachelor's in metallurgical and materials engineering from NIT Jaipur, Malviya National Institute of Technology Jaipur, and I finished my graduation in 2022. So, in my final semester, I have got an offer from Reliance Industries, and I have joined Reliance Industries in 2022 and worked for an almost an year as an corrosion and inspection engineer. So I have since being a student of NIT and one of the prestigious institutes of India, I always wanted to know like how is an abroad education is different from the Indian system, because like I have studied in one of an good institutes from our country. So and I always wanted to aspire, like I have these aspirations on how it is different from the abroad education system. But yeah, there are few aspects that are pushing me back in these things. First is I am very ignorant on how to look for a position abroad, and also the financial aspects as common every middle class Indian have is like the amount of money we have to spend on our education abroad. So I thought first I wanted to get an industry experience, or like let's say job experience, to earn little money for myself. So that's when I've joined Reliance Industries. But I know about Europedia before, and I'm more interested in doing a PhD back then. So and Vijayender sir has supported students like applying for direct PhDs from YouTube, and that is how I contacted them. And I have started applying for US universities, but fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know. I was given master's positions to all the positions I have applied. Like though I have applied for the PhD positions, but they were more interested me to give. They were offering me to give me a master's position rather than a PhD position. Uh, but during that time, like Europedia team has suggested me that since I have a good profile, like having an work experience and good, let's say, good background in engineering and stuff. So Europedia team have suggested me, just like there is another program in Europe called as Erasmus Mundus program, in which they completely fund the students, including their tuition fees, and they give you the monthly stipends and also the travel fare. So I was just notified, and this has kind of given a little spark in me. It's like, so it's not a problem to do a master's because everything is getting taken care by them. And that is how I found about this Erasmus Mundus program. And I have intensively searched like what are the programs available and which of the programs I am eligible for. And then I took help of the team, like to curate all my documents again, because the European system is a little different from the US system. So have curated all the documents and submitted everything on time, and that's how I got shortlisted, and I gave interviews, and I've got selection into this biopharm master's program, which is a bio and pharmaceutical material science program. So, I mean, by name, it might seem it is more pharmaceutical in nature, but no, it's more physics, chemistry, and engineering related kind of program. And that's how I ended in that program. And in this masters, I've jointly studied in three universities, starting from Italy. Then I moved to Spain, and I have completed my masters in France.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Raghvendra, for briefing us all about your entire journey. But I have a couple of things to ask, and that will help students to know more about that. My first
Sure.
point to you, Raghvendra, is that as per my understanding, Erasmus Mundus has many courses. And since you're from metallurgical background, I'm sure there will be more courses related to metallurgy. So how did you decide about this biopharma course? Like, okay, let's go in this. Was that on the
Mm-hmm.
basis of the BTech project or internship or the job you were doing? Or how did you decide? Because as per my understanding, choosing the right course is very, very important in Erasmus Mundus.
Yeah, like every year, almost every year, like I guess even this year, there are around 190 courses, and you have to choose. And one
Mm,
good thing is, it has no application fees, and applicants are allowed to apply as many as they wish. So,
mm,
but truly, we cannot apply for everything.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
yeah, but the thing I was more interested in is like I'm more interested in doing a material science related course than
Mm,
compared to a core metallurgical related one. So I have found few courses like courses that are more on doing recycling of materials or
mm,
composite manufacturing,
mm,
or the one which I've studied like bio and pharmaceutical material science. So
mm,
how I choose this program among the other applications is I've like so each of this program have their individual websites describing what is the course about. And when
mm,
I've studied the course content, I feel more connected with the physics and chemistry because like even through this 2 years of master's program, whenever I studied the concepts
mm,
that are used in biopharm, like I felt they're much more connected to metallurgical background. And also in one of an talk with my professors in France, he has kind of said like the biofarm people, the industries that have worked, they're kind of using the thermodynamical principles that are generally made for metallurgy related stuff. So I have no idea that this exists, but when I saw the course content, I felt kind of connected since I have a basic knowledge on this stuff. So I
mm.
just took a chance.
Okay. So again, I'll ask my question because I could not get very much clarification, Raghvendra. I'll still ask you, like, as metallurgical engineer, you mean to say you can apply in more courses and the opportunity is there because fees is not there, but you should apply in less course or one course only. Is that what you meant?
No, what I meant is choose for the courses in which you have a good knowledge. Like it's not you just aim in random, but like for the people who are interviewing you or who are assessing you, you have to show a connection that you have an idea or knowledge on this.
Okay.
So so in this biopharm program, when I applied and when I saw the courses or the subjects that they were
Intent of that.
teaching,
Hmm.
yeah, I kind of explained them. I have this kind of background, and this is
Hmm.
the way these are connected. And
Hmm.
this subject is kind of interesting, though I have not much experience in this. But
Okay.
I'm
Hmm.
very sure I can do very well in this program, and that's how I kind of
Hmm.
made myself like that's how I sold
Hmm.
myself to them.
Okay. So do they ask you question during interaction? Because in not everywhere master's program के लिए there is interview, but as you said
Mhm.
there may be some interview and they will ask you. Do they go in depth of that, Raghvendra, or they just check your passion or interest for the course? What do they check?
Uh, Yeah. Uh, One thing that I've observed in this European universities, they're more interested in looking for how passionate or how interested you are to study and how much efforts you want to put. Because
Hmm.
even during my interview, the questions they were asked, they were not much interested in if I knew the exact formula or if I just remember a value or if I can
Hmm.
just solve it of a differential equation or not. So they were more interested in students who are more interested to learn, who are more interested to participate in discussions or how they're representing their way. the science they knew. So they're more interested in the passion of the students.
Hmm. Okay, so do you recall discussing with them something which must have convinced them that yes, you are the right person? Like they must have asked you something like why you are interested in this, and then you said, okay, because of my background in Reliance job or something like that. So do you remember any particular question, Raghvendra, which you can credit to your selection? Like, okay, this was the discussion which led me to the selection.
Maybe I should recall.
Okay, it's a
Just give me
long
a
back
second.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So my question was actually related to like pharma, as far as my what I'm understanding. You're from metallurgy background, so pharma
Mm-hmm.
knowledge and bio knowledge you may not be having. So from where you gather this information and then convince them that okay, this is the course I want to go in for.
Oh, yeah. So the way I said is mainly in the aspect of the thermodynamics because the in pharma, like the drugs, one
Mm.
of the key factor is the crystallization of the drugs. So
Okay.
yes, and the crystallization when the subject of crystallization comes, it always the Gibbs free energy theory and how different structures are stable and everything is the basic stuff that we study also in metallurgy because we have to know like let's say which structure is FCC or which structure is BCC and why only FCC is stable in one part or what is a metastable state and we study the phase diagrams. So all this kind of content is also important for the pharma field who are studying about the drugs like the physics of the drugs or the chemistry of the drugs. So so while they were asking, I just I guess I remember they asked me more about glasses than
Okay.
drugs
Mm.
because the study of like the drugs are amorphous materials. So
Mm.
the study of glasses is also applicable to the study of drugs. So they were like they like when I gave my application and they wrote I have an subject on ceramics and glass materials. So I guess they've asked me something like, do you know anything about classes or how you describe their property? So I
Mm.
kind of explained a course knowledge that I've remembered from my classes, and maybe I guess that's how they liked. Okay,
Okay.
this person has some idea on amorphous particle or amorphous material study. So maybe that has led me. I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. Yeah. So, Raghvendra, how many people come? How many professors come? And as you said, there are three universities involved in it. So, the professor from each university who is going to, teach you, are they on board during the interaction?
No, because in my program, in fact, there are four universities involved,
Hmm.
each one from Italy, Spain, France, and Poland.
Okay.
So in my interview, I recall like there were around 10 to 12 professors,
Okay.
from all these four universities.
Hmm.
But I guess most of the time it was only two to four professors were active in
You'll
asking
ask you.
questions. But yeah, they're all the professors who come to teach us during the classes when we go.
Hmm. Okay. So now I'll ask you a very quick question, and answer has to
Yeah,
be quick
yeah, sure.
only. And that is on the basis of students' queries. Number one, how many courses should we apply in? One, two, more than that?
Uh, I suggest if you apply at least three, will be better because there might be a chance to get shortlisted.
Okay. So you don't need to pay for each application, right?
No, no, the applications are completely free. We just have to respect the deadline.
But the trouble comes when you want to submit LORs. And as per my understanding, in Erasmus Mundus, LORs are to be sent by the professors. So you could not
Yeah.
find the trouble with handling LORs for three universities, for three courses.
Uh, Maybe I'm fortunate because my professors at NIT were much
Hmm.
humble in helping me wherever I
Okay.
was applying, so I had no issue in that.
Okay. And how many LORs are required, Raghvendra?
Generally one to two. I would suggest two. Having two professors in hand, it's very good.
Okay. How important is job experience? You had 1 year's job experience. Can a student without job experience also think of getting opportunity in Erasmus Mundus?
Yes, completely sure. Indeed, I have friends like from different parts of the world. Like they have just finished their bachelors and they got this Erasmus position. So neither job or nor your CGPA are not the sole criteria.
Do you get any example where already a student has done his masters in India? but he thinks that my master is not sufficient enough to get me fetch me PhD abroad, and I want to go for some really good masters, maybe funded masters this time. So masters student can also think of applying in Erasmus Mundus.
Yeah,
Can
indeed,
they also
yes.
do?
Yes, yes, indeed, yes. I have friends uh, from Latin America,
Okay,
and also friends from Pakistan, indeed. So
okay,
they have in previous batches also they have done their second masters.
okay.
It's not a matter if you don't, if you have done one master's, yes, you can surely apply. Like if you want to upskill yourself, this is a good option.
Okay, okay. So suppose I want to apply in this, Raghvendra. I'm a candidate. I want to apply in Erasmus Mundus. How should I do my self-assessment whether I deserve to get this or not on the basis of academics or credentials? You are NIT Jaipur, which is a prestigious institute in India. Think of some student who is sitting in some ordinary tier 2, tier 3 college in India and wants to apply in Erasmus Mundus, but is doubtful whether my credentials will match. Can I compete with people like Raghvendra? So what are the parameters?
Uh, Uh, I would say just don't think you are from a tier 2 or tier 3 because maybe NIT is might be a good college, but once you are out of India, everything maybe one is this high and the one is maybe just little down.
Yeah.
So don't
Mm.
think of that. Yes, the how the way you should assess is just look how close the course objectives or the course is delivering is what you are interested in, and if you want to study. And the third thing, your most important thing is like just go to the website, and each program has like each Erasmus program has their individual website, and they kind of clearly mention how they'll assess a student. So
Okay.
they'll say like we give 20 percentage importance to your CV, or 5 percentage to your previous experience, or some more other stuff. Like they kind of clearly explain all these things. So if you
Mm.
and they're kind of fairly evaluated. So just look for the course requirements, and if you like this course, just hit the
Okay.
application.
Is there any percentage for the interview or interview is eliminating?
uh, I kind of remember that it's we can say like the application is 50 percentage and interview is 50 percentage. It's like 70 to 80 percentage of the applications are like this, but this percentage might be slightly changed to 75-25, I guess. But we can go for 50-50. It's a fair way
Mm.
to
Okay.
think.
And Raghvendra, I've heard that motivation letter is very crucial, very important document. Can you very briefly tell what should be the components of motivation letter? What should be there in that?
uh, this is what I have truly learned from Europedia, like thanks to them. So first is like give a little introduction of yourself, and the most important thing is how you narrate your story, that why you want to do or what are your aspirations, and how you want to achieve this, and next why this program helps you, like how this program and why this program help you do what you want to achieve. Like if you were able to summarize all these things in one page, that's more than enough. Like because the thing is they're not they're they look how beautifully you kind of express yourself, and this helps them to know how passionate a student is to study. So this is what I understood from Europedia, and I would say like
Okay.
thanks to them.
So is length a criteria as you mentioned one page? So is length a criteria or it can be like less than one page, more than
Uh,
one page or what?
I guess one page is
Okay.
more than enough,
Sufficient.
but
Mm,
if they allow you to write, then you can. But
mm,
like
okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. Raghvendra, now coming to the most important part, the scholarship which is offered to you and the kind of funding which they give you. Please brief us about that.
yeah, sure. So first, I'll divide this into three components. For the first one is the tuition fee, and second one is the monthly stipend we receive, and third one is the travel reimbursement. So the first one is the tuition fees. The tuition fees of my master's program is 18,000 euros, and which in current exchange rate with INR is like kind of approximately 18 lakhs. So this 18 lakhs of tuition fee is paid by European Union itself, so we don't have to pay anything. And for biopharm program till 2025, the scholarship amount was 1,000 euros per month. So, and we are entitled for 24 months, so which summarizes to 24 lakhs for 2 years. And apart from that, Indians will get 3,000 euros per month as an travel allowance, so which comes to 3 lakhs per year. So they'll give you this money at the beginning of the year so that you can book your air tickets and everything to travel to Europe, and to do the mobility program, like what are the universities you are traveling, like as I traveled from Italy to Spain and Spain to France, or some student can go from Italy to Spain and Spain to Poland. So all these mobility expenses can be covered in those 6,000 euros. So let's say overall for this 2 years, I've got like close to 30,000 euros, and in addition, we also get health insurance from the European Union.
Okay. So do you end up saving some amount of money, Raghvendra? Can
For
you?
sure, yes. Yeah.
Oh,
We can for sure. Yeah, we
okay.
can
So
for sure.
so now you're a rich man at the end of the 2 years course.
I let's say a little rich than before.
Okay, good. No, it's a 2 years program, and how it is divided in four universities.
Uh, First of all, the first year was fixed for everyone, which is the first 6 months we studied at University of Pisa in Italy, and the second semester was in Polytechnic University of Barcelona in Spain. So the first year is fixed for all the students who got selected. The Italy and the Spain semester is fixed, and after this first year, we have a mandatory 1 month internship, which we can do it literally anywhere in Europe. There are no restrictions. And after that, we have kind of 1 month break. But so for the third semester, we have to choose either to travel to France to study in France, and I choose France because it was more physics related stuff. But and for the students who have more interest in biological aspects, who want to study more related to biology, they have chosen Poland as an option. So this is our third semester, and final semester is an internship, a research internship, and this also we can kind of do anywhere in Europe. Like uh, generally, our professors kind of share some positions with us, but if we are not happy or if we want to do something else from that, we can do it. Yeah.
Okay. And from where you get the degree? Because you ultimately you studied in four universities. So ultimately, when you get a degree, from where it is offered?
We kind of get like one overall document saying that we have pursued an Erasmus Masters program. But uh, apart from that, I was offered degrees from Italy, Spain, and France. So I have 3 degrees now.
Oh, so that is all master's degrees.
Yeah. All master's degrees. Like it's like I have studied it 2 years in each of these universities.
Hmm. How many countries did you get the opportunity to visit, Raghvendra, other than these four, from where you graduated?
Uh, I have kind of traveled 10 countries in Europe as of now.
Okay, good.
I mean,
That was
like
a part of this entire course.
no, just for trips, let's say. Like I've
Just
studied
trips.
in 3 countries, but like just to meet friends or just to travel, I've
You travel.
went to five to
Hmm.
six. Yeah.
Okay. One very pertinent question is asked by students that, okay, we do master's program from here. What about job opportunities and career thereafter? How shall we get
Uh,
the job? Where we can apply for the job? Any
yeah.
of the countries
So
we can apply, or one of the countries we apply?
No, I believe there is no restriction in applying to where you want. But like as we all know, the international like the current scenario is tough. I would say like the time you take to get a job, or let's say PhD position, might be little longer. But obviously, since being an Erasmus student, you'll always have a little edge compared to other students. But it's like we have to apply, like, there are no placement kind of concept in abroad
Mm,
countries, so
mm,
it's
mm,
like we have to look for ourselves.
mm. So my question was like, suppose you studied in France, Spain, Italy. Can you apply in the industries of these countries, being Erasmus student?
Yes, sure, but one important thing in Europe is like if you are applying, let's say in France, you should know French, or let's say if you are applying in Italy, I mean it's not hard and fast rule, but if you know at least like a B1 level, or you will be considered for the interview. Otherwise, it might be a little tough. This is what I mean. That doesn't mean that you won't get it, but if you know the European language of the place you are applying, it will ease you to get the job, or
Okay.
the time will be less.
Okay. So you visited 10 countries. You studied in three universities. At
Yeah.
any stage, did you face the trouble of language? And did you learn any of the European languages?
Like I haven't put like a lot of efforts in learning any of the European language. That's the truth, because I'm like kind of moving every 6 months. So I didn't have like a proper time. Like I go, I look accommodation, and then studies, and then boom, I'm changing it to a new place, and uh, adjusting myself there. So I kind of didn't put much efforts. But in France, like we have a free French course. This is kind of good thing in Erasmus programs. Like most of the universities, they give you the free language courses of that country. So if you're really interested in learning anything, yeah, then you can surely pursue courses, because we were offered free Italian, free Spanish, and free French courses in the universities we went.
Okay.
And it's a choice. So if you want, we can learn. But I haven't put much,
Okay.
let's
So
say.
that means to study for masters or to get admission in Erasmus, language is not required.
No, no, English is sufficient, and if you have IELTS, it's good, or
Okay.
TOEFL or IELTS, it's good.
Okay. And Raghvendra, like for studying in Germany, you need APS certificate and all. Do you need for Erasmus also?
Let's say if you're an Erasmus student, and if you're starting for Germany, the for Erasmus you don't need, but if you're applying for visa, you should need it.
Okay. Okay. So now coming to last my discussion with you, that is related to opportunities now. You have completed it. You are back home now. What are the plans now? What are you planning now?
I got a PhD position from NTNU Norway in
Okay.
Trondheim. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be starting my PhD next month,
Mm.
and I kind of like, I'm not think like it's sure that my Erasmus journey has really helped me in getting this position, because even I kind of got this similar questions while we had what we had, and my experience, how I kind of transitioned from an metallurgy to this bio and pharmaceutical courses, and now I'm kind of doing something different in chemical reactions.
Mm.
But everything that is constant is what I have learned and how I am able to apply these concepts in doing those things. It's not
Okay. So
what is my background.
okay, NTU is a very reputed university, right? This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
NTNU,
it's one
right?
of the good. Yeah, NTNU. It's Norwegian University of
Okay.
Science and Technology in
Yeah.
Norway. Yeah.
So you got fully funded scholarship there.
Yes, exactly.
Mm. And I have heard that the degree course is very less. I mean, 3 to 3.5 years, and the scholarship is also quite good in Norway.
Yes, indeed. Yes, because PhDs in Norway are 3 years, and one good thing is they PhD in Norway is literally employment, and what you get is a work visa. It's not an PhD student visa or researcher visa. What you get is an employment visa, and if you are really interested in staying more longer, your 3 years will count. And you can get an residence permit after 3 years, because you are considered as an employment from the first day you start your PhD. And
Mm.
also, typically, Scandinavian countries pay a little higher PhD salaries than whole Europe.
Oh, wonderful. So, Raghvendra, that brings us to an end of this wonderful, fast track interactive session. I could
Yeah.
elicit a lot of information from you. I'm very sure it is going to help students. Now, anything you want to tell the prospective students who are looking forward to pursue career through Erasmus Mundus? Anything you want to tell them?
First of all, I would say, like, irrespective of what internet thinks, Indians have a good value. This is what I've observed with my friends. Like, trust me, I have friends from Russia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Latin America, and Europe. So we have value and we are respected. And like, yes, our education system, yeah, we have some problems, but trust me, like, how we study and the way we put efforts are really valued internationally. So, and
Mm.
also don't think that one, you are from an tier 2 or tier 3 university, or I'm not from an IIT. Just don't think that. Just apply, because I've known people who applied from the universities, like, let's say, no one knows or very few people know, but they have done far better, like way far better than me. They have got into Erasmus, and One more thing I want to do a little advertisement is the biofarm program. What I have studied uh, has got more funding for the students who want to apply. So
Mm.
as of now, like as I said earlier with Vijayender sir, that we got like 1,000 euros as scholarship, but now that will be increasing to 1,400 euros per month
Okay.
for the next cohort of the students.
Mm.
So if you are literally interested, just please hit. My
Mm.
professors will be happy to see Indians studying in this course. Yeah.
Okay. So biopharm, which background students can apply other than metallurgy?
Generally, students having a background in physics, chemistry, or chemical engineering, and people who have a material science background or a metallurgical engineer like me,
So
they all
chemical
can apply.
engineers can apply. Chemical engineers can apply.
Yes,
Mechanical
yeah.
engineers and production engineers can also apply.
I guess it will be a little tough for them, but there is no literal restriction. They can
Okay.
try. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Chalo, Raghvendra, that was wonderful interacting with you, and I'm really thankful to you. You gave so much information, and this interactive session, I'm very sure, will help a lot of Indian students who will aspire to join such wonderful courses and get career through it. Thanks a lot, and all the very
Thank you.
best for your PhD.
Thank you, your PJ team, and thank you, Vijayender sir, for your. Hope to see you soon again.
Sure.